What do you think is the worst place that you could have to defend yourself? In a bathroom stall, in a bus, maybe an open field or a forest? None of them are great.
Come on!
But maybe some of them are better than the others, and some of them are definitely worse. And I may have brought along a buddy of mine who knows a thing or two about scrapping.
Look, you just get what you gonna get. He's gonna get you whatever. You understand me? That's what's gonna happen. You just shut your face. Say something again, and I'm gonna clock you a good one.
This is that same guy, by the way. And if it wasn't abundantly obvious where the first location is, it is a bar.
What's wrong with it?
Oh, and there's one more fun little addition.
I don't think I've ever been this drunk before in my life.
That's because you only drink non-alcoholic beverages.
Oh, right. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, I'm gonna clock you a good one. Hey, what's wrong with it? Whoa. Oh my God. Where's your hat?
Hey, you guys gotta calm down.
Whoa. I'm serious about the what he's laughing. Dude, that made me sick. That made me sick. I don't know if you can see in these or not, but
oh yeah, dude.
That was terrible.
Before we can go over the pros and cons of each of these sites, we need a bit more information. So, another fight.
What you gotta say to me, young man? Huh?
What are you doing?
You better respect me, boy.
Hey, stand up, boy. Oh God. Oh my God. Come on, get him. Come on. Get him.
You feel real weak, boy.
And time.
Stop. Oh, my spine. So I gotta say this. If it's a bigger guy.
Yeah.
Get out.
Yeah.
Well, what happened was I got thrown over, and then I'm like, oh crap, I got thrown over, and then I got squished, dude.
That's why it's super important, and martial arts teaches you that. You just gotta be super aware of your surroundings. Because no matter how crafty and efficient he is in his training, if I get a hold of him or whatever,
Yeah.
it could be the end of it.
Which is one of the reasons I think ultimately a bar is a bad spot to have to fight somebody off. There's stuff to trip over everywhere, there's glass, everybody's on the funky juice. You have no idea if somebody else is gonna jump in and help beat you up. All jokes and silliness aside, 3 out of 10. Mind your P's and Q's when you're here. I'm thinking like a Muay Thai approach. I'm just gonna clinch him up and start kneeing him.
And action.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know.
Whoa, man, get out of here, bro.
Get him. Punch. Oh, knee. Hold over here. Clinch. Oh, he's going for the takedown. Oh, the knees to the body. And stop.
Oh, that last one would have been blood. Did I get you in the balls? I thought that was going to be enough room to clinch, and it wasn't.
Yeah. No, definitely not.
That body lock was efficient.
I went straight for the body. Oh, hey, I'm sorry, man. What are you doing? It's a private area, bro.
Okay, so obviously the first threat would be the urine and the fecal matter. That's a problem. But if you know a trick or two, you know some jiu-jitsu, you know some Muay Thai, if you're stronger in general, this might be okay. But if you're the smaller person in a smaller area, that's tough.
Day time.
Nice.
That was a smart move.
That was good.
I say it all the time, you either gotta be all the way in or all the way out. You gotta decide.
That's what the lady from the office said. Okay. For me, I'd give this a higher number as long as there's no weapons involved. I'll say 5 or 6 out of 10. Now, let's set a scene for this next one. You wake up and you're walking your fields, kinda like Goku. You guys like Goku, right? Well then, do I have the ad read for you? Hello. Bye. No, sorry, it's not like I'm not saying goodbye. This video is brought to you by Buy. If you have no idea what that is, it's essentially a website that lets you buy a whole bunch of different stuff straight from Japan. It lets you shop through a bunch of different stores like Mercari, Rakuten, Amazon Japan, Yahoo Japan Auction, which I've actually didn't know that was a thing. Very fun. Rakuma. I could be saying some of these words wrong, but you know, when you only see words written out, it's hard to like. Anyway, well, what kind of stuff would you buy from Buy? Well, for example, I have a GameCube. I have been really looking for the game Gale of Darkness. It's a Pokemon game, and if you buy it in the States, it's like $350. But there's a Japanese version here for $52. $52. That's a lot different than $350. It's in Japanese. but I can figure that part out. I just want to play the game. Or let's say you're super into Dragon Ball Z. Well, guess what? There's little figurines, there's watches, you can buy posters, you can then switch the shop to something like Mercari. Like, that's sick. I've been doing a lot of sumo lately, and this shirt is nuts. Add that. Anyway, you get the picture. Okay, so how does this service work? Well, it's simple. Let's say I want this sign that says buy. Well, if you bought the buy sign, then Buy would buy the buy sign. Okay, that's enough of that. I thought that was gonna be a funny bit, but the bit just ended up complicating things, so here's how it actually
Essentially,
works.
Buy
Takes the product that you bought, buys it from a store, it's shipped to them, and then they ship it to you. So if any of you have been searching for some cool stuff that you want to buy in Japan, this is the way to do it. Check out Bai. If you've never used it before and you use my link, you get 10% off of your first purchase. 10% off if you use this link right here. I personally am very excited for my Gale of Darkness and my sumo shirt. In the meantime, let's get back to the video, and thank you to Bai for sponsoring this video. What was I talking about? Goku farming fields. Oh yes, the empty fields. Walking around the empty fields, and BAM! Bad guy. That's me, by the way. A lot of people have come to this consensus that it's a lot easier to fight somebody in an empty field because you can just run away. It's not that easy.
It's a nice chain, bro.
It was a gift from my dead grandmother.
I don't want it, bro.
Thank you.
Don't want him to fight you. You can run out the time. You can run out the clock.
I had no control. As soon as he got me, I was just gone.
Unfortunately, and actually I think probably more often than not, the people that chase you are people that think they can catch you.
Yeah.
Just like being a smaller person in a smaller space is a disadvantage, I think being a bigger person in a bigger space also a disadvantage for the most part. If you're agile, you can move, you're athletic, you know, it never hurts to be big. So if you are trained in martial arts, I say open field is okay. If you are not, and you're not much of a runner either, I'd recommend you find somewhere that has a couple walls.
Timer starts. 3, 2, 1.
It's like the monster tables.
I got him! And time! That'll do. That'll do.
If you can keep the fight away from you, this is something about Pops always says. You want to be in such shape that you could run 5 miles that way, and then if they do catch you, then you have to turn around and fight, and still have the cardio to be able to do that. If it got down to it where he's just catching you, and you got to turn around and scrap, you still have the cardio to do so.
Rather than
when are you going to get tired?
Absolutely launched into a crash pad.
The idea for this video came from the series, the Ultimate Self-Defense Championship, that I competed in. Earlier, you saw me run away from a rugby player like a little baby deer. That was that. In that series, we also fought on a moving bus. And unfortunately, like the others, this is a location that people get attacked in. There's a lot of variables that you don't have control of in that situation. However, I think being more trained leads to better outcomes in this situation. I would give this one a higher score than some of the others.
2, 1.
Hey!
How do you feel about that?
I think it should be the
You can pick your spot.
woods, dude.
To be frank, I don't know how often people get attacked in the woods, but I guess what we're trying to simulate is objects that you can use to get in the way.
This right here. This is a knife. Okay. Use it wisely. As time starts, go.
Hey, come here, kid.
He's got a knife. He's got a knife. Watch out for the poles. Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
I can't get my hands. Bro, you had that hand pinned good.
You got him a couple good times, but you definitely thwarted it eventually. How did the barriers feel? Did they feel useful? Did they?
I had a plan until I saw the knife. I was immediately gonna attack him.
Yeah.
And then he had the knife and I had to rethink like, all right, I don't want to get stabbed. I didn't necessarily want to go to a takedown, but I have seen his most recent fight, so I was like, it's probably where I'm going to be most successful. So I can't run from him forever.
Yeah.
Unless I just turn and sprint.
Yeah.
So I can just like run away.
You can run away, you can punch this, you can kick it, you can do whatever you want. Okay, but that was after he was allowed to run out of the woods. Before he was allowed to run, well, this happened.
I can hear him gurgling.
That was the next scenario.
All right, so the next one is going to be a little crazy. Let's say you're a construction worker. You were on top of a high rise, and the crane had to move a slab of concrete to a separate part of the high rise. And you and your mortal nemesis were stuck on top of it.
Yeah, pretty real scenario.
Yeah.
And go.
And you're dead.
And go. Punch. Yeah, dude. Oh, he stayed on. Oh no. Oh, come on. 15 seconds. I'm dead.
See, this is an interesting one because you would assume if you're bigger or stronger, that gives you an immediate advantage. But if there is a hard edge, it's harder than you think to just push somebody off of it. Like even if you can pick them up, like if they can hold on to you, there's the chance that you go over too. Yeah, I think the grading for this one's pretty easy. I mean, let's say even you do well, it's just, it doesn't seem worth the risk. Don't fight up in high places unless you're Spider-Man. Actually, now that I think about it, or even if you're a baby. I don't know. Hopefully you never have to find yourself in a situation where somebody wishes to do you harm. But these were my opinion on what I think are terrible options and what I think are less than terrible options. I guess. I don't know. They all kind of suck. All right, fellas. That's it. That's the video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to Stephen Wonderboy Thompson's YouTube channel and these other links down below of all the fellas who helped us out. And yeah, hopefully nobody gets as close to you unless it's like somebody you like for a long time. Bye.